These joints are fire, bruh. Literally. YouTube family, what up though? If you didn't know, I'm DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now, and make sure you hit that bell button right next to it. Also, if you haven't already, be sure you're giving the kid a follow on all the major social media platforms. On this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a super dope retro sneaker that first released back in the day in the mid-90s. Fast forward to 2018, this retro sneaker is releasing as part of a collab between Nike and the world famous Supreme. The sneaker I'm talking about is the white colorway of the collab between Nike and Supreme on the Zoom Streak Spectrum Plus. Believe it or not, this is my very first copping anything related to Supreme. Personally, I'm not really a huge fan of Supreme, and to be honest with y'all, it feels a little weird having something Supreme in my closet now. And that segues perfectly into my discussion for this video. I honestly do not understand the hype behind anything that Supreme puts out. I genuinely don't get it at all. It seems like anything Supreme releases pretty much sells out instantly. We already know that when they release a t-shirt, sold out. We already know when they release a dope hat, sold out. We already know that when they release a brick, sold out. Like, I don't understand how Supreme has so much pull. They literally can put out anything and it would instantly sell out. They could release some toenail clippings that had Supreme on it and I guarantee it would sell out. I've seen videos of people standing in long ass lines at the New York location just to cop a tee. Bruh, I'd be damned if I do that for a t-shirt. And the only reason why I could come up with they were standing in that long ass line is because the word Supreme is on a tee. Even if I wanted a Supreme t-shirt, I don't live in New York, so I can't walk up to the store and cop one. Therefore, my only option is to cop a t-shirt online. Pretty much everybody knows it is damn near impossible to cop anything online from Supreme. If you don't live in New York, the only way you can really get your hands on anything Supreme is the resale market. I'll be damned if I drop $80 to $100 just for a t-shirt only because it says Supreme on it. Is the word Supreme gonna keep that shirt from fading when you wash it? Nope. Is the word Supreme gonna keep that t-shirt from shrinking when you wash it? Nope. So again, I just do not understand the hype around Supreme. Even these sneakers that we're about to take a look at, I could care less that they had Supreme on it. The only reason I even went after this sneaker is because I had it back in the day. And we all know that a lot of times Nike does collab with Supreme and then they never release that sneaker again. This legit could have been my only chance to get a sneaker that has a lot of nostalgic value to me. To be honest with y'all, I wish this sneaker didn't have Supreme anywhere on it. But hey, you can't be a chooser when you're a beggar, right? I'm pretty sure I'm in the minority when I say this. Supreme just doesn't do it for me. But what I want y'all to do is hit that comment section up right now and tell me how y'all feel about Supreme. Are you a super fan of Supreme and you go after something every time they have a release? Or are you like me and you're not really checking for Supreme like that? Hit that comment section up right now and let me know your opinion on how you feel about Supreme. While y'all are hitting that comment section up, let's go ahead and take a look at this dope sneaker. Now, from what I saw, for this to be a Nike and Supreme sneaker collab, it doesn't seem like a lot of people were feeling this particular sneaker. I know when I posted on social media that I copped this sneaker, a lot of my homies gave me a hard time about it. But if you don't know anything about me, one thing you gotta know is that I'm gonna buy what I want and I'm gonna rock what I want. When I first saw the pictures of this sneaker, there was no doubt in my mind that that sneaker was gonna end up on this Ottoman. And if you've been rocking with this channel for a minute, you know that I love retro sneakers that kind of take me back in time to dope points in my life. And I feel like this sneaker is gonna do exactly that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this dope sneaker. And this right here is the white colorway of the collab between Nike and Supreme on the Zoom Streak Spectrum Plus. Bruh, this sneaker is so fire to me. And I'm not saying that just because of the flames on the upper. I honestly do not understand how anybody could think this sneaker is whack. The main thing I noticed when I took this sneaker out the box is how light it is. This sneaker isn't heavy at all. Of course, the main feature and attraction of this sneaker is the flame detailing that you find on the mesh underlay of the upper. The flame detailing goes from the toe box all the way to the rear portion of the sneaker. I love the color gradient this sneaker uses on the flame detailing. The beginning of the flame start in a super bright orange color, then transition into more of a dark red, and then finally transition into a dark purple color. Super dope in my opinion. On top of the mesh material that you find on the upper is almost like a cracked leather material. This leather is so soft to the touch that I'm almost wondering if it's really leather. If you know what type of material that this leather paneling is, let me know down in the comment section right now. But if this is really leather, this is the softest leather I've ever felt on a sneaker. Another super dope accent that I love on this sneaker is that bright red Nike check in the middle. I feel like anybody is gonna see that Nike check from a mile away. This sneaker utilizes a white midsole with the Zoom Air branding on the rear portion of the midsole. The rear portion of the sneaker has a red Nike check branding sitting on top of a leather paneling, as well as the world famous Supreme branding sitting on top of a black suede paneling. The inside of the sneaker looks exactly like the outside of the sneaker. A mesh material underlay with the flame detailing going from the toe box to the rear portion of the sneaker, the cracked leather paneling sitting on top of the mesh underlay, a super bright red Nike check with the black outline, as well as a white Zoom Air midsole. The inside of the sneaker has the Supreme and Nike branding on top of the insole, and it also features a bright red leather lining. The tongue of the sneaker is also dope in its own self. On the original Zoom Streak Spectrum Plus that released back in the 90s, where you see the Supreme branding on this tongue, on that rendition, there was like a Chinese lettering. I'm not quite sure what that Chinese lettering said on the original sneaker, but I'll throw a picture up just so you can see what I'm talking about. The tongue of this sneaker is comprised of the same mesh material that you found on the rest of the sneaker. This sneaker came with white laces that also have 3M hits to it. The left sneaker looks exactly the same as this right sneaker, so there's really no point in me pulling out and repeating the same stuff over again. And for the most part, that explains this Nike and Supreme collab on the Zoom Streak Spectrum Plus. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this sneaker an easy 9, bruh. I know some people are gonna be looking at me crazy for giving it such a high score, but I don't care, man. This sneaker is that dope to me. Now that I have this sneaker in hand and I see how dope it is, it kind of makes me question the people that I saw hating on this shoe. But of course, I want to know what y'all think about this sneaker. Hit that comment section up right now and let me know how you feel about this Zoom Streak Spectrum Plus. Are you feeling this sneaker? Are you not feeling it? Did you get your hands on a pair? Are you looking to cop a pair on the resale market and you needed this video to kind of push you over the edge? Hit that comment section up right now and let me know your opinion. This sneaker retailed for 160 bucks and sold out on the Supreme website. As of right now, the only place to get this white colorway is on the resale market. Being that a lot of people weren't feeling this sneaker, the resale value for this sneaker is pretty much non-existent. For this size 13, I'm seeing the resale price only at 170 bucks. That's only $10 over retail, which is crazy to me for a Nike and Supreme sneaker collab. So if you didn't get your hands on this sneaker during the original release, it shouldn't be a problem to hop on the resale market and find a pair for damn near retail in your size. I have no earthly idea why this sneaker is only going for a few bucks over retail. This sneaker is by far one of the dopest releases of 2018 so far, in my opinion. I know a lot of people hated on this sneaker, but I ain't got no problem saying y'all tripping. And this is the white colorway of the Nike and Supreme collab on the Zoom Air Spectrum Plus. Another dope retro sneaker added to the collection. Supreme or not, there was no way I wasn't gonna get my hands on this retro. I know a lot of people weren't feeling this sneaker, but y'all know me, I don't give a damn. I could care less what the next man thinks about my sneakers, cause any sneaker that I put on my foot, I guarantee you I'ma make it look dope. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button for me, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings, and until next time, peace.